There's a launch coming up at Dunearn Road, which is called Dunearn House. And I think there could be some people on the ground, right? They have some concerns on this new launch if they are looking in the area. Number one, they might think that it be just like Fourth Avenue, and that will be the nearest comparison lah. So today we're going to dive into it, to how it compares.
Okay. So a bit of the disclaimer, everything we share is based on our own opinion and our own research. So if you want to look into Dunearn House yourself, please do your due diligence, or if not, contact us for a private consultation. We're happy to share with you more. So one thing, when we look at property, right, buyers, what they do, they always love to see the performance around the area. So we come to a point when people talk about Dunearn House, right, they see, what are the performance of the existing launches that did before how they perform. For example, when we see Dunearn, right, a lot of people will go to Fourth Avenue residences, which is a new launch that TOP, and the performance did quite well in a way, because good. Usually when we compare and one thing is 2019, right, a lot of people buy property and make a lot of money, and if you compare the profit, right, versus Fourth Avenue, right, it's very marginal in a way.
It didn't perform as well.
Yeah, correct. So our video, right, mostly is not telling you that new launch can buy. No, sorry. No. So most of our videos, right, it's not that we will tell you that all your concerns is invalid, then this project can buy. It's more on how we see this project, what are the concerns that we should pay close attention to, so that we might not be
to put ourselves in a better position.
Correct. So because every property, right, I feel there's no perfect one.
Correct. There's always pros and cons.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then why pros and cons will happen? Because if you find the perfect one, right, what happens? The price will be the con,
Yes.
because it's expensive. Everything is built in already. So today it's just that how can we see the product, even resale, launch, so that we can put ourselves in a better position. And that's why Dunearn House, right, there are some concerns that we feel that we have to bring out. For example, today when we see Fourth Avenue, right, the profitability, right, actually
it's not so not a lot. Okay, for example, example, we look here got 100,000, 87,000, even got 22,000, 82,000. You look at all these numbers, for a 3-bedder, is this something a profit that's very attractive? Honestly speaking.
And this is actually like a CCR project, because in the end of the day, a lot of people think that CCR is something that is like a luxury product.
Correct.
Something that should be something good.
Yeah.
But in the end of the day, if like what I say, during 2019, right, anyone who buy property, right, a lot of them make money because of the supply chain disruption.
Yeah.
Then everything, the demand went up and the price shot up a lot. And this type of profit, right, is, because compared to some OCR project, it's not a lot.
Right. If during this period, right, most of the profit is like that, right, maybe nothing to say. But the thing is, there are other projects that actually made way more, even though they are in the so-called not so centralized location.
Yeah. Then of course there are some unprofitable things that we don't want to go to, but there is. So the concern is, is Dunearn House going to be happen because Fourth Avenue like that?
Yeah. I think that will be the number one concern, because when we look at transactions, definitely we will be scared. We will be thinking, this area, what happened? Why in a so-called maybe CCR location, right? Why the results is not so good? Yeah, so this is one thing we want to address.
So today is like, how do we do our research? It's not like, search the surrounding, this project, after TOP, didn't perform. Maybe the demand there is not. But actually, we must actually find out why.
Correct.
Ask yourself why this project struggle. Not in a way like, because I want to buy something here, I see the surrounding to make. If the surrounding not good, then I better don't buy.
Even on the flip side, sometimes some people see, this project did very well in this area. I buy here, confirm hot. Is that really the case? I think, it might not be so straightforward.
It won't be that case because different people buy in, right? Another thing is the entry price also.
Correct.
You can buy the same condo, right? Same specs, right? But the price will enter different. This is where we see that maybe they're choosing the wrong unit type, maybe choosing the wrong facing, maybe choosing the wrong price to enter in that product. You didn't walk away from that when you want to buy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of factors also. I can be in the same area, but maybe my land size not so good. Maybe my unit type, the distribution not so good. Whatever it is, there is a lot of other factors.
These are some of the things that later we will dive into, so that we will say that our opinion in a way for Dunearn House. So imagine today you are buying a property in 2019. What are the competitors for Fourth Avenue, right? We just did these two. Because why we want to bring up Treasure and Tampines? Because I think everyone that is in the property, mostly will know Treasure and Tampines. Because they are the first 2,000, over 2,000 units.
Yes.
Then at that point of time, a lot of people got this concern.
Yes.
Wow, 2,200 plus units. Will there be oversupply or not?
Yeah, I mean we were there. I think we were in 2009. We were already in the property market. So this was one of the projects, right? That we have a lot of discussion with. So-called with
because
clients.
a lot of buyers went there. They got this concern because it's something like never non-tested before.
Correct.
It's a huge land, but a big unit. A lot of unit. So the concern is today applying the strategy. If I want to exit next time, right? Will I have a lot of competitors?
Yeah.
This is the concern on the ground.
Yeah.
But in the end of the day, what happened, right? Treasure, I think, is one of the best performance condo
so far
in that period. But why are we comparing CCR and OCR, Fourth Avenue and Treasure and Tampines?
Okay, because right when we look at property, it's normal that that a CCR property will cost more than an OCR property. Am I correct? This is definitely the,
and also
the truth,
sometimes when people say, hey, CCR must compare with CCR ma.
Correct.
Why you bring out a CCR versus OCR?
Yeah.
We just want to tell you that back in 2019, right? This is the gap. That is the OCR and the CCR. And today, if I'm looking to buy at that time, right? It's almost a 88% premium in a way.
It's very huge, almost close to times 2.
So today, I want to buy I want to buy something big, 4-bedroom. I can buy a Treasure.
Yeah.
But if I want to same quantum, I want to go to Fourth Avenue, right? Maybe 3 compact or 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
So this is something that people cannot accept.
Yes.
Even I want to go to a CCR, I like the area. I think the area is fantastic. But because of this size restriction, right? Maybe I might want to go for a OCR.
Correct. So like what we mentioned earlier, pros and cons. So Treasure, the pros is okay. Maybe in terms of the quantum, because of the PSF, right? I can afford something bigger. But then again, the number of units and all these things that it will hold the buyers back. So these are pros and cons. Then we look at Fourth Avenue. People will say, wow, it's really very expensive.
Yes.
During that time, it's
if
very
you compare
expensive.
that, they will feel that it's expensive.
Yeah, the gap is too huge.
So what happened is when people have this huge gap in mind, right? It's hard to actually push up the price of the development.
Yeah.
Because
cannot accept already.
cannot accept. And during Treasure time, not only one Treasure, no, there is Florence. I think there is Park Colonial. All these good OCR project, right? They compare against Fourth Avenue, right? Even Fourth Avenue location is so good, right? Maybe buyers cannot accept because the gap is too huge. I want to get a fit on my size lah.
Yeah, the size that I want the livability
is nice.
But the location, honestly, is very good at Fourth Avenue.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's that. Maybe it's not for me lah. I mean, buyers they think it's not for me.
Yeah.
So is the thing that we want to stress is if buyer have a much cheaper alternative during launches, they might not buy into a more expensive product because there's comparison that when it's so huge, if I come to a better location, I can buy a 2-bedder, I will see where can I stretch my money.
Yeah, and because a lot of the buyers that look for us, right, they ask us, hey, should I buy this one? Should I buy that one? Because they will ask us like, oh, this product and that product. But for us, we actually, because we know the entire market and we will be able to help the clients, give them the pros and cons of each development. Yeah, it's not saying this one better, that one better.
Yeah, like for example, that's why we want to stress there's no best product one because when there's best product, means the price not so nice already.
Correct.
Because the best product, right, you will not want to buy something at the cheapest already. You want to buy something mid-range.
Yeah.
But mid-range is the sweet spot. But everyone going for that one, after that, right, what happened? You will start to punch higher, buy higher,
Yeah.
So when we reach that point, it starts to, your exit, I cannot see,
Yeah.
It's more emotional already. So maybe what we stress is Fourth Avenue is not a bad product. It's just that it was expensive. Then when it's too expensive, when there's no sales, right, we cannot. If you go through our videos, right, we got touch on the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. If you don't know, right, you can contact us. We'll share with you more.
Yeah, very important.
Because developers at the first time, they want to sell one. they sell, but the sales not good They cannot increase price. Then at that point of time, they cannot really play the game lah.
Correct. And they also a bit hard, but I'm not saying totally impossible, but a bit hard for them to lower also, right? Because honestly, it won't be so nice like if you lower the price.
If you see the last video of Lentor Garden, we talk about Kingsford, right? How they play the game for Chuan Park from the phase 1 to phase 3. It was beautifully done because there was sales going on. As the product start to get lesser, is where to start the developer start to increase price because they need to clock certain average from the sale to make the amount They cannot from sell at day one price for at the whole launch one because let's say they cannot make any money, then they are not charity. I think we talk about that. So now we want to test this theory. Like what we say, today Dunearn House versus the alternative what is the gap? So Dunearn and OCR, what is the gap? So we see from Dunearn. So Dunearn I don't want to downquote tell you 3,000 2009. I don't know the starting from I don't know, but main thing the average I feel is got chance 3,002 because they buy at 1,004 plus per square foot So you times 2, then you times 10 to 20%. It's about there. So 3,000. I just say about 3,002. So if you put 3,002 then you versus now Vela Bay average and binary residences average, right? Dylan you can use the gap got 80% based on what you see. These two now.
No the difference if you see Dunearn House and Vela Bay, right? It's only about 400 This one is about 300 to 400 gap Just now earlier we saw the what is
1,002
1,002 gap 1,002 gap is times 3 of all this It's almost times 3 or times 4 So honestly this gap I would say is definitely confirm not 88%. It's way lower.
So right now, why we want to say, why are we sharing with you this? Is because now you see when buyers come in and now they can compare. It's a different mindset already. Today I go Vela Bay. If I pay 2,008, then I versus Dunearn House 3,002. The gap not so big already. Maybe I want to consider to push myself to buy.
Correct.
It's not so expensive. It's like not immediate U-turn. Like today I go Treasure, I go Florence, 1,004, 1,003. I can buy a 4-bedroom. Then someone tell me, hey, 4th Avenue very good. Then I go there, then I ask what's the per square foot? 204. I straight away say no it's too much for me. U-turn. Now if you accept 2,008, and binary, right, the highest transacted PSL is about almost 2,007.
Of course, some people look at this comparison and say, hey, not so fair Binary is like a mixed D, right? If I'm not wrong, it's a mixed D. Vela Bay is a seaside, view and all these things along very popular area. So they might say this, but the key thing is not about, we're not comparing in terms of which one is better. We're just saying in terms of the pricing, there could be buyers that, hey, maybe I go for CCR since I really going to pay this kind of price I top up a bit, go for a CCR. Which makes sense because CCR definitely the price has to be more than OCR If OCR more than CCR, I think something wrong with the market.
And one thing we have known that the CCR price has been stable for quite a while already. And it start to move upwards because of the rising of the land cost right now. Developers are actually heavily invested right now.
Correct.
They're buying 1,008, 1,006, all these things. So CCR will start to move up into our prices. Yes. But whether we can exit, I don't know. But right now, based on what I know from the league, if you understand land cost from our video, right, we share, right, how do we position ourselves, right, knowing the land cost.
Correct.
Because today, we want our buyer to be able to exit.
Yes, so today a lot of buyers are looking at CCR and they see an opportunity. The only reason why, because OCR is becoming this kind of prices already. In fact, this kind of prices next time you need to sell how much? That one, you have to think about it.
Because one thing we always realize when we talk to our customer, right, when they feel that, sometimes the things we want to ask them to purchase, it's not something they want. Because they have put in the own stay.
They like certain area.
For example, preference. So preference will actually sometimes affect our performance because we...
Not so logical.
In terms of exit, right, it's always about the price and why buy this product. There must be a very clear why. Correct. Not because of just the cheapest, not just it's got MRT, all these things. I mean, all these are attributes. But we must have a clear goal to exit.
Yeah.
That today, how can we find this type of property that we sure know that people will buy for us one? I think this is the most important.
Yes.
So when we go through this, so today we know already there's no this premium the gap is narrow already, but
Yeah.
it's always like that. Actually, property, right? I feel is OCR, RCR, and CCR, right? They got always the gap Once OCR gap too near to CR, what will happen to RCR?
When OCR gap near CCR.
No.
Sorry.
When OCR gap is near to RCR, like suddenly the OCR gap and the RCR gap very close already.
RCR will move up.
RCR must move up
Yeah.
because it doesn't make sense already.
Doesn't make sense
Then if RCR move up very close to CCR, what happen?
CCR should move up logically.
But if the gap is too big then cannot move up, then the CCR will stay I feel that's what happened to Fourth Avenue. That time the gap was too huge already.
Yes.
That's why there's a lot of the other product in that time consume first.
Correct.
Then no choice it's just launch on the road.
The gap too big honestly very hard for buyers to accept
And there's certain reason why Fourth Avenue also didn't perform well. So later we will touch on because we understand the market
Yeah.
Okay. So today premium is much narrower. So we already touched already.
Yeah. So we can't really compare. That's what we're trying to tell you Not saying that Dunearn House is good, Fourth Avenue not good. We're not trying to say any product is good or bad.
But you cannot assume that because Fourth Avenue perform like that Dunearn House also like that.
Yes. Because we are talking about very different price point, very different gaps, very different period.
Correct. We just use this time to see why Fourth Avenue like that.
Yeah.
So does it mean now, Dylan, can buy or not? Good buy.
Buy. Got money buy.
No lah. Of course, we won't want you to. It's not like that.
The objective of this video is not about, Dunearn guy is good buy. Please go and buy.
So every video I tell you, you see
please.
our title about Lentor or Miss Lentor can buy. Like that, every project also can buy.
That's right, yeah.
Our videos is more on like, what we see, how we analyze. Then where's the point to enter, where's the point to exit in a way. Can we see something inside?
Yes.
But if you want more in-depth one, you have to meet us
Yeah.
Because a lot of things video cannot say.
I mean, honestly, the video we do is to help people out there that are watching to have a clearer understanding how we analyze. Because we realize that a lot of people, people have got the basics like compare surrounding and all that. But sometimes they don't really know the things to analyze properly, which is why we do all these videos. But like what Matthew said, if you really want an in-depth one, like down to even the unit type what should I get based on my situation, then I think it's best to have a quick consultation.
Because nowadays, what is the problem for buyers?
What is the problem?
Too much information. Everything got information.
Yeah.
You search you Google, everything bro. But which one should you listen? Which strategy should you perform?
And to be frank, even if we today in this video say, Dunearn House the best buy, all these things, you as a buyer will also start to think, really or not, that kind of thing Videos we are not really there to say, this one confirm make money, that one will lose. We're not trying to do anything like that. We're just trying to show how we analyze, and if you feel that this is something like, I also want to understand how I can choose a property, how can I actually choose a unit that I want, and all these things, then then hope we can look together.
I think the most important is we want our customer to buy safe. All of our customers, even for HDB or condos. Also got we try to have this thing that we buy something that next time people will buy from us.
Yeah, I mean we do have a strategy we do have the skill
Correct. So because price for us is only one variable because we don't always use price, because price now example Lentor 2K but average they say 2-3 per square foot. So how do you use this information to help you in your purchase? You want to go for Lentor Garden?
Some people say it's very expensive.
Yeah,
some people say not bad.
Then also from 2K, what is the 2K? Because it's just marketing They haven't tell you which one is the 2K
Yeah.
Is the big unit or the small unit? It's like that
Yeah.
We cannot just say. Then after that today I got client like that for Thomson Reserve also. We do a estimation price metric 26, 27, 28, 29 or even 3,000, 3,002. Then because I know the customer, I know what he want. I just say we just forgo the 26 metrics one. He say, why? Then got chance get this type of price But I say even if the developer launch at 26, you won't buy one. You know why? Because it's not the type you want. You want something mid floor, high floor one. And you want good facing one. So we have to prep to the 2.8 range already.
Yeah.
This is the price that we are looking at. Are you willing or not?
Yeah.
Do you feel this price is acceptable for you or not? Then from there we can start the discussion.
Yeah.
This is how we do, ma.
Because no point. Let's say we say 2.6 but we try to get the best view, everything, right? Actually, honestly, we are wasting the person's time. Because 没有
No ma, it won't
false
be
hope
one.
actually.
It won't be one. So,
Yeah.
2.6 for Thomson Reserve, I feel should be the lower range one.
Lower floor and all these things. And I
Unless
don't
you're okay,
think there is
you're okay with it lah. That thing. So second thing we talk, I don't check out what lah. We have to understand Dunearn House the buyer pool there.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah, because today who will be actually buying here?
Yeah.
You buy inside can easily you do a loan everything you can buy already. But exit it's always about the exit.
The question they will ask who gonna buy from me?
No, because you don't ask. We have
they don't ask,
we always we always need to understand that who will buy from us? This one very important If you buy
This is
something
called exit strategy
if you don't know who will buy from you then how?
Yeah.
Buy hope meh?
I mean, there are some people that will say, I don't care because I buy for own stay or that But the key thing is today is not about own stay or investment or all that. Today is that every property we buy, we want to ensure our clients have a safe exit strategy. This is our priority. Whether you are own stay or investment, right? We do want to have this strategy for our clients.
So
at least understand.
Who is buying Dunearn area?
I mean, Dunearn area is, of course, we will say it's the Bukit Timah area, which is somewhere that is very popular with people that are more affluent. You know, people that we call the old money people, right? They would buy into this area. Of course, this area, because they are more affluent, they got more money in a sense.
All the landed
landed people and all
houses.
that, right? Big houses, they will buy something that has big size.
Oh, big size
Big size, yes.
Also old money freehold.
Old money, yeah.
They like freehold.
And they like freehold. Yeah, this one is a old money standard.
So Dunearn is 99. So you must always remember 99. So you are among the 99.
And there's freehold options there.
All freehold.
And bigger.
And now you are 99. The one problem you face is your PSF is higher than, or maybe it's a quantum even higher than the freehold there.
Could be. Yeah. Because the freehold there, I mean, to be honest, also a bit old I don't say it's new, but you must bear in mind it's a freehold versus 99.
Yeah. Then one thing those freehold, right? They are very big size. So the old money, what they like, right? They like space one, exclusivity one.
Yeah.
They don't care one.
Yeah.
And there are things that do well here is for me is those 2 bed is about 1,200 per square not per square feet. Not per square foot, square feet 2 bedroom they like 3 bedroom 1,500.
Yeah.
Then 4 bedroom 2,000. But if you come in now Dunearn House, you buy those 646, 926, 1,000, 1,003 for a 4 bed it's only their 2 bedroom size So this that's why they in this area, right? Those newer projects may not be so suitable or for them.
Yeah.
And they are the one who mostly, if the people there, right, got money, right? Usually parents buy for the kids, Kids can make decision.
I mean, no lah. Your parents buy for you, you still want to make decision. Wow, can.
Yeah. I mean, chances not high. So usually they will just, you buy what I just want.
So there are people that also say, okay lah, then those, but let's say old money don't buy, young money will buy Those like maybe they really somehow made some money when they're young, they open a business and all, whatever they got the wealth that they grow and they are younger. But we also realize a trend where the younger buyers actually they are more inclined towards area like River Valley, like Holland. They might not really consider Bukit Timah. Okay, maybe the only way is Bukit Timah is probably near the school, but this one I don't think that's.
And because I think Holland and River Valley got lifestyle.
Correct.
Bukit Timah is like tranquil, exclusivity, no one disturb me. It's very different. Like for example, like when you talk about District 15, East Coast, all this, they katong, cafe.
Young money might even go there. The what facing sea one.
It's a different type of profile here. So that's why our concern is today, if you buy a smaller unit, who will buy from you? That's the thing. And one thing we know that for now is Dunearn then don't have schools, right? I think if I know lah, what we know lah. But you can check yourself because all this information is if there is no school element,
This is a concern as well.
or concern.
Because at least if young money still got school for their kids, they will still consider.
Yes, good school, all these alumni, all these things still can consider.
Still can
But if
consider.
no school, this is something that you have to ask yourself. So that's why I say buying property not so simple.
Yeah.
You need to know who will buy from you.
Yeah.
Who buy from you? Always ask who buy from you. Challenge the person who say this is good. Who buy from me next time?
Ask this question.
Correct. Yeah. A lot of people will tell you got because Turf City, all this, there will be a future generation of new HDB that will support the price here. But let me ask you this location is plus prime on standard HDB.
Should be plus or prime.
Plus or prime, right?
Plus or prime.
If you don't know what is plus or prime, it means it's 10 years MOP and I map up the whole timeline for you For 10 years MOP now they only got plans to build because got launch or not?
I think haven't launched.
Haven't
I'm not
launched.
wrong,
Even if launch as I say, even launch it's 10 years MOP The build year is 4 years just 3 to 4 years. 14 years then they can sell. 40 years now 2026 plus 14 2040 correct?
20.
My maths correct.
14 is 40. 2026.
26 plus 14
Yeah, 40.
2040
Yeah.
Wow, 2040 very long For them to come in to buy. By the time your Dunearn House don't know how old already.
Alright. So I mean, okay, this one not saying that it won't happen and all these things, but just saying that in this case you must be very sensitive to the timeline. If you're someone that is looking to buy and not going to hold for very long then you really need to ask yourself also right, whether this is.
But why are we sharing with you this is to let you know this information, right? So that you can make a clearer choice. Because if you hear people say the thing you know that you have to be careful because your people who are coming to support is not so fast
Yeah.
To rejuvenate the area is not so fast because of course they have, if they build the thing right, definitely there will be a community, definitely there will be new amenities, new livabilities, things that maybe shopping mall is confirm have. But main thing is it's not gonna be so fast Yeah. So this is not an immediate catalyst
Yeah, it's not something that if you're looking at short term, you must bear in mind this thing that we talk about.
So today, what Dylan say, what is short term, what is long term? Short term meaning what is actually both of us say, what is your strategy when you come to buying?
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Correct.
You are planning to stay there for a while before you think of exit? Different. If you are talking about, if you want to buy something, maybe 4 to 5 years, you want to make a switch. Also maybe different.
Yeah.
So you must see what type of, or maybe you are someone young, starting out, looking to buy smaller unit.
Yeah.
This area, maybe, I'm not sure. So different profile.
Yeah, it's very hard to, no one size fit all.
Yeah, then quantum wise, what's your quantum right? What can we buy? Then from there we can make a better decision. Yeah. So another factor you might hear the land cost. This one confirm have because you know there's the beside land or what right, and there's another land bid it's cost about 1,625. So buying something here right, you will also hear if today you buy here, how much do you need to sell? Right, if I sell higher today can we sell that price? I mean these are certain things that you will hear also on the ground
Yeah, I mean it's actually quite obvious We also spoke about this right. Land cost seems to be going up a lot. It's been going up and going up. So in a sense, of course, definitely this will be a valid
then you will be protected
Yeah.
But for me, although this is good analogy, but main thing is does it apply in this area?
It's the demand. At the end of the day, it's still the demand. This is correct. We're not saying wrong because we also got share on this. We also tell our buyers, the future land cost, all this we got share and how it impact. But the thing is, the only concern is in this area, whether there is going to be demand that's for your unit.
For unit type.
That's what we are trying to say. Yeah.
So every time, remember, challenge. Who will buy from you? Because this will determine your exit. Today, if you can find something that you can exit, okay. Because today, how we determine something 3 to 4 year time, people will buy from us. All these things.
Yeah, we have to determine, and because at the end of the day, let's say even you buy a very cheap price or very good price, in that time maybe this is the cheapest, you say 1,600 or maybe upcoming or 1,800 or whatever, all these things. But the key thing is, if there's no demand, you buy how cheap also not much use. Yeah, there's no demand.
Yeah.
We must be very sensitive to demand. These two things, price
Demand,
and demand. Demand in the area lah. We cannot just look at price, cheap. Wow, what?
And what we show the land cost, right? You understand is yes, it's a strategy. It's also a concept. But this concept and strategy, right, can we use at Dunearn?
Yeah.
This is something that you have to think about it.
Correct.
If you want, you can ask us
explain to you
offline lah.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah lah. So now there is upcoming big boss coming out. So you buy into here. This is your exit lor. You will hear this but this one you own self go and think. If you want to more in depth, you can text us
Yeah.
So yeah. So higher land price doesn't mean buy Very important
Yeah.
because you need to know whether people got buy.
Because there people will like, hey, you don't buy now, next one more expensive. It's not standard. You will, I mean, it's
real.
Yeah, if you don't buy now, really next one will be more expensive. Because you saw only 1,600. They cannot be sold cheaper. I mean, I don't know that one.
Depending on their depending on the strategy law.
The strategy law. This is definitely a valid reasoning. It's just that, but just because of that doesn't mean should we buy. We must look at a lot of factors in real estate.
Alright. So now we just want to conclude a bit lah. We don't want today how we see property, right? Actually, it's always a bigger picture. It's not just today I want to buy this area. Let me see the surrounding got perform or not. Then no perform means this one no good. So means Dunearn no good because Fourth Ave didn't perform this one thing. So we also don't buy property because people say good.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like what we mentioned, then cost higher then what got HDB supply coming all these things.
Yeah. But we always must ask why. Why? Once you know, you found this product that you want to compare, but you don't direct compare. You must go and find this like Fourth Avenue. Why this Fourth Avenue never did so well?
Find the reason.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just that because the profile there doesn't like unit type.
Yeah, maybe some people don't like Fourth Avenue.
The unit type cannot.
Yeah.
Because all them, right? Because if you know the Waterton House and launch the big one, sell out very fast. Yeah, not cheap. They're 4-5 million. All this. So in the end of the day, you must understand the area. This is CCR is a different ball game. Old money, all these things.
Yeah.
That's why you see Sky.
Wow, that one
fly. Sky Holland, Penry, all these good location. They fly very fast.
Very fast.
River Modern, all these they fly very fast.
Very fast.
River Green all fly very fast. Because those people are young people who want to buy.
Yeah, this is what we call the young money place.
Great World, nice. Zion Road, okay, nice. Holland V, nice.
Holland, really good.
But Bukit Timah, subjective. Really subjective. Because when you hear about Bukit Timah, it's always about school.
It's usually school.
School, beauty world.
School and freehold.
School, beauty world. I only know this type of thing lah. I heard lah. Okay. So we are also those one thing you need to know that your information, how are you comparing lah? Today you can have a lot of information, but you do not know how to use the information to make you a smarter buy, or to you put in yourself a better position. So buying property also like a bit like buying stock lah. Is where you position. They always say position where you put your position. If you position yourself high do you put yourself at risk?
Yes, high risk.
High risk
There's no margin for you to score.
No, you are guessing. You are guessing whether he will go up or go down.
Yeah.
But today if for example now the stock is 400, but you buy something at $20, you scared one So but maybe it's just a logic lah. In a way is today we want to position right for a property because property is a big purchase and it's a long commitment.
Right.
If you buy something that is wrong in a way or it's harder to sell, harder to exit, then next time you want to change or do something, right, it might be tough. So we always want to focus on exit because it gives you flexibility.
Yes, and that's why when our clients come to us and they ask for advice, all these things, we usually go very deep. We even to unit, layout, land size, everything. We go serious, all the different attributes, right? We will study and explain to you. Yeah, this is what we do for our clients lah. Okay, on video definitely we explain everything because we also need to see what our buyers want, what our clients want also. Yeah, and then we advise them accordingly.
Because some people will
I cannot go through every case, right?
Because some customer has their preference lah.
Correct.
We have to cater to preference also.
Yes.
And from the preference, then we make the smarter move lah. But of course, we will have another option lah. That whether they want or not, they want it depends.
Depends on them, no? Yeah, but at least they got the options lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we actually come to the end of the video. So today, whether you're looking at Dunearn House or looking at any property in the maybe even OCR right region, right, and you're unsure, how do I actually compare? How do I analyze? Or you just need some more clarity, right? Feel free to contact us. I'm Dylan.
I'm Matthew.
We see you soon.